There is construction going on all around me here in Taiwan. It's crazy. Welcome back to Runner's Garden. Hi, I'm Jay, and I make videos about traditional Chinese characters in the pinyin romanization system in alphabetical order. Last time we did cha, 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 not the third tone, but we ended with cha or cha because this character can be said in two different tones. It can also be pronounced chai, and those are the sound forms that we're gonna do today. First tone chai and second tone chai. If you guys are looking for that recipe on Thai cinnamon milk tea, this is the wrong video, I'm sorry. We'll also look at chan, second tone, and third tone. A total of 6 characters today. We can handle that. This character, cha or cha, can be bad or difference, but if pronounced chai, it can mean to run errands or a job. Chai shi is an assignment or an errand. Chai qian is the verb form, so if you're telling somebody to run an errand. Just for review, it was the yang or lamb, sheep, goat on top of gong, which is work. So that should be our reminder that this is pronounced chai is a job. Errand or assignment. There is construction going on all around me here in Taiwan. It's crazy. The steel in the basement of what will be the Zhongyou department store of Zhanghua, first large department store. It'll look like that. They're redoing the cultural center sidewalks. The Zhongshan Elementary School sidewalks. This place is over 100 years old. These sidewalks are brand new. But before you construct something, you have to usually knock something down. Character number 2 today is also first tone chai, which means to rip down, to tear down. It features the hand radical. Hand radical is to the left. You often have to use your hands or the hand of the backhoe to rip things down. And another component, qian, which is a measurement of weight, roughly equivalent to half a pound. I think it's 500 grams in mainland China and 600 grams here in Taiwan. There's an extra little zhu or dian on the side. You can also kind of make like the xia character, and that kind of helps the meaning of tearing something down. So if you do either one, nobody will recognize the difference. Chai fangzi is to tear down or demolish a house. Speaking of ripping stuff down, right behind our language school, 一间旧的派出所被拆掉了. An old police substation, is that the right name for it, was torn down to make way for a parking lot. There's the back of our school. This was a police station here. And, a backhoe actually ripped a hole in the back of our addition here. And then we had somebody, I guess it was the exterminators, put a cage there so rats don't jump in there. Thank you, rat people. When I used to look out of that back window over here, this part was all like trees and you couldn't even see this house, which incidentally is the place where my eldest brother-in-law on my wife's side, he grew up in this place. And I never had a chance to come and check this out. Look how little the rooms are. Wonder why they didn't knock this down yet. It might be one of those protected structures that has to go through more of a process. But very cool. You can see where those holes, they had like wooden supports that are obviously not there anymore. What? 可以烤肉哦. There's a hatchet. I want to step on a nail here. So I wonder which room he actually slept in. I'll have to show him the video and ask him. Junior high school English practice tape artifact. I used to own a metal detector, but that was in the States. Well, I have more things to do today, so I'm not gonna dig around in the dirt. I think eventually they're gonna build houses on that land. But right next to the parking lot, I've always wanted to go to this new coffee shop. It's reasonably new, about a year old. It's the Foo. Evidently, hygge means well-being in Danish. A sense of cozy comfort. This is where I used to get my hair cut when it was a salon. And they do have a second floor. Their light just went out. Going into a clinic. One's for me and one's for the doc, his friend. Look at the mug. Have a foo day. Iced coffee. Fruity. This is not it. This is a pharmacy. But I gave the doctor natty, which is latte, and he doesn't drink coffee. So I guess he's going to have to give it to one of his staff members. But that's what you do here. This is a gift-giving culture. It's kind of thick plastic, so this can be reused. See how the lid can be attached? $4 US though. Character number 3 is chai, second tone. This character is firewood, and it can also be a surname. The components are the component for stop, spoon, and of course, wood. Stop, spoon, wood. Stop that spoon! The most common use of this character that I've seen living in Taiwan this long is chaiyo. Diesel, the fuel that is. Although I don't have a diesel car anymore, I used to own a Volvo S80. I loved that car. We had it for maybe a decade. We would always go right up in front of the lines in the gas station because one side was for regular unleaded gasoline, long lines for that sometimes, and there are fewer diesel cars. For some reason, I don't remember waiting for too many trucks in front of us. We would just go right up to the pump and get our chaiyo. And chaiyo, diesel fuel, is cheaper in Taiwan than regular gas. The car was a little bit louder, the engine, but I kind of liked it. It sounded like a race car. Huo chai is a match. I'm pretty good with sound effects. And if you simply reverse the characters, chai huo is firewood. More characters coming up, but I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe if interested. Next sound form is chan. Chanzong is Zen Buddhism. Direct, intuitive insight into one's true enlightened nature rather than intellectual understanding or dogma. Sounds good to me. This is the AI overview. It uses mindfulness and focuses awareness to achieve this realization, fostering a deep understanding of reality as it is. Can Zen, or 坐禅, literally to sit in meditation. Radical number 113 is on the left. It is shi, and it means occult. It looks very much like the inverted clothing radical. One stroke difference. Next to the component dan, which means single. There's a single guitar. No, he's got some friends. Dan is made up of 2 kou, or mouth radicals, and then jia, or jia, which can mean armor or fingernails, and then a 10. Looks like a plus sign. Very counterintuitive to have 2 mouth radicals and the component 10 at the bottom of a word that means single. But that's how it is. For the jia plus shi, or 10 part, Don't be confused with zao or morning. So let's take a look at it one more time. It's chan. Baihao Chan Shi is about 45 minutes south from me in Nantou. It's beautifully situated up on a hillside. I've been there several times, and it features a rather large bell. If you swap out the left side radical for chong, which means insect, you get second tone tan, which is a cicada. I don't really like cicadas. They are screaming loud when I go on a lot of my hikes. One type of cicada from the northeastern United States stays about 8 inches underground for about 17 years before it comes out and dies. They sing and mate first. The second tone chan is a little bit of a doozy. It's 21 strokes, and it means to wind and to wrap up. Here's a free image I found that is wrapped rather well. 缠得很好. And can be also used in, just like in English, in the abstract sense, as in being tied up with business, etc. 胡搅蛮缠. It's pestering without end. My wife says she sees that a lot in the novels she reads from China, but they don't usually say that in Taiwan too much. Pester or annoy. It's starting to annoy me. This is a tough one. We have the silk radical to the left. The silk radical really makes sense with wrapping, right? Because silk can be woven into thread. Gong, which means wide, over li, which is a unit of measurement. There are two opposing downward strokes under the li. And then we have tu, which is the earth or dirt radical.
You might want to look at that again.
Our final character today is chan, third tone. This has a variety of meanings. It could mean to give birth. It's products. It's used in real estate. So let me give you a couple examples and then we'll take apart the character. 房地产 is real estate. 产品. So the third tone gets changed to kind of a second tone here when it comes before a third tone, such as pin. So 产品 is a type of product. 产生 is to come into being. On the top we have 文, which is literature or culture. Then 厂, a factory. In fact, in the simplified form, the character for factory is just that. Underneath that is sheng, life. Let's take a look at that one more time. It's 11 strokes. And with that, the next video I will produce, to use our last character right there, will be chang, 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 and chang. All 4 tones. Quite a few characters, but we'll do it. Catch you next week. Runner's Garden signing off. If you've been watching this series, this is the 3rd time I've been back here. I got new Black Diamond carbon FLZ poles and I got my old ones back. Sorry about the noise and the hair.